not to join the sort of business side.
Okay. So I need to hit you on some of these things because you were there, right? And how often do I get to talk to someone who was there? But Actions, is that the number one source of security issues on GitHub?
I mean, I think that the number one source of security issues is probably like the literal code in everyone's like underlying repositories. I would say back further than that is if you remember, like I had shit like in this graph. This is I didn't say this before. This is ultimately webhooks.
Yes,
circa whatever it was. I forget. Hookshot's in there. And so like back then it says GitHub Services. Do you see it says Hookshot FE for front end, and then it says GitHub Services. GitHub Services back in the old days, right? We had a repository that was Ruby code, and you could write any Ruby code in there, and then we would execute that on your behalf as a service, and then that way, you know, if you were trying to integrate with something, it didn't, you know, we would run it for you.
And of course, no containers.
No, because it was 2014, you know, and so there was some isolation, obviously, but it was mostly the separations on the server level. That's like an example, as long as the very old version of Pages, which ran on its own containerization infrastructure, not on Actions.
Which, like, all-time great product.
Pages powers the internet, like, you know, at this point, to some degree. Yeah. Those were places where, like, clearly there were no, like, you know, issues, like, to my knowledge, but it was those things where I'm looking at and going, okay, well, like, we can't be running arbitrary Ruby code, you know, like, on everyone's behalf. Then containerizing all of that up into Actions now, where like the containerization like is really good. The like pinning, like most folks aren't pinning it like to a particular SHA, etc. You know, like their workflows